the US administration has certainly played its part in that in the times gone past. So I think you always need to take notice when they speak up about the oil market, and then clearly the market took notice of it. But I think playing on about the issues around demand, but certainly supply, I think is the real crux here, and has obviously been constrained by OPEC for some time now, and we're coming into what looks like a pretty buoyant sort of period, even though there's concerns around demand due to the resurgence of the COVID virus through Asia. But I think the market is looking extremely tight, and the expectations were for that supply to increase even further. So I think the US is clearly looking at the market and expecting to see prices continue to rise, which is obviously going to concern politicians there regarding inflation and rising gasoline prices.
Right, okay, so it sounds like you tend to agree with the comments that we got out of the White House that we do in fact need to see OPEC Plus perhaps pump a little bit more.
Yeah, I think the market's calling out for it at the moment. I mean, as I said, the expectations of supply rise even further, I think we're much higher. Certainly if you consider, I suppose, the Iranian oil, which we've seen obviously moves around the talks in getting those sanctions lifted. But the market is tight. I mean, we are forecasting a relatively strong drawdown in inventories in the second half of this year, even if there are some risks, obviously, to demand sort of weakening in China. So the market is clearly looking for more barrels at the moment. So I think OPEC will obviously take it 1 month at a time. But I think if you continue to see those strong drawdowns, then we're likely to see a potential increase in OPEC output later this year or early into 2022.